Hey guys, Random Racer here with another tech video for you guys today. And in this video I finally got a case for my MacBook Pro here. I got it off eBay. It's called the INCASE Hardshell case for the MacBook Pro 13-inch, and this is the 2010 edition to fit the new MagSafe power adapter. And on the back here just shows you how to put it on. You snap the bottom piece on, and you snap the top piece on. It's pretty self-explanatory. On the back here just shows you a few specs of what it offers, and if you want to see it, just pause the video. So I do want to try and make this a quick video, but it probably won't be. But yeah, I got this off eBay, paid 36 bucks for it, and $9.50 for expedited shipping. And this thing came from Quebec, Montreal, and shipping from there to Southern Ontario here. It took about half a week to ship, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, the eBay seller did a pretty good job packing it all together, so definitely going to be leaving some positive feedback for him. Anyways, here's the case itself, guys. Got it all assembled or snapped on, and it's nothing too hard to put on. You just snap it on. And the one thing I do want to stress though is if you do get this case, the top piece here goes on one way. You can put it on backwards, and I'll show you why. There are 5 hinges on the top piece here. There's one here, one up here, of course 2 on the other side, and 1 up here. Now the thing is, you can switch this around and have the big hinge go on the back. However, if you do that, when you lift your MacBook up and down, because you don't have a hinge here, and because it's backwards, you will kind of lift the case up a little bit, so that's not good. So make sure you have the big hinge on the top, and you can tell by having the INCASE logo on the top corner here. But anyways, just wanted to stress that. But anyways, yeah, this is the Frost White edition, and it has a very nice, of course, frost-like look to it. It's like a silky silicone kind of coating on here. On the back of the package here just says it has a soft touch coating, so that's pretty much what it is. Feels really nice, offers a ton of grip for carrying your MacBook around, and even on the back side of the cover itself, it does also have a matte finish. So yeah, when it's touching the finish on the MacBook itself, it's not going to scratch or anything like that. In addition to that, guys, the top piece here, if you're wondering what these little dots here, those are actually little rubber stops or whatever, and they keep the entire case from shifting around or anything like that. And just the corners are pretty much the most sensitive areas for the case to move around, so that's why they're there, and they keep your MacBook finish all nice. So that might look bad, but it honestly helps a lot. So yeah, this is a translucent design, so the Apple logo does shine through pretty nicely. And there we go. So it's like a kind of like glows kind of thing, so it looks pretty nice. And for those of you who like your Apple logos to shine through, this might be the case for you. It does come in 3 other colors: pink, black, and green, and they all have this frost-like finish on it, which I definitely prefer over the glossy plastic, just because glossy plastic, it looks nice at first, but it catches scratches very easily, and over time just looks like junk. Looks like junk, yeah. And with this finish, though, it's a lot more durable and looks a lot more cleaner. And this will definitely last a lot longer, at least aesthetic-wise. And I do plan on keeping this MacBook for at least the 4 years of my college. So hopefully this case will help out. And yeah, moving on, guys. The bottom piece here, we'll just start off with the sides. You got a pretty large cutout for all your ports, from the power connector to your headphone jack, and then on the front here, the bottom of the case does go all the way to the top here, to the edge of the MacBook, and there are 3 hinges, a big one that goes all the way through the vents, and 2 on the front here. If you guys can kind of see. Yeah, you guys can kind of see it. It's right there. And of course, there's another one on the other side. You do have a built-in button here to access your battery meter, and my battery is pretty low right now. What else is on the front here? Oh yes, a cutout for the remote sensor, and the what do you call it, the sleep and wake light, or whatever you call it, because when you close your MacBook, you got that light that turns on, which I'm pretty sure it means it indicates that your MacBook is sleeping or hibernating, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's what the cutout there is for. On this side, we just move this around. On this side of the case, you have also the large cutout for the optical drive and the Kensington key lock. I think that's what it's called. And on top here, you just have the INCASE logo engraved. It's a good place to put the INCASE logo. It doesn't obstruct anything on top here. It still looks pretty nice. But yeah, companies got to put their logo somewhere. And moving on to the back. I kind of wish they built a tripod for the iPhone 4, but I don't think they have yet. As you can see, guys, on the back here, the case, the bottom piece doesn't go all the way up, and the reason for that is, of course, is the screen or lid of the MacBook does have to glide over that area. So if you put the case any higher, you'll stop that from happening, and that means you can't push the screen all the way back. And that's as far as I can push it back. I don't know if that's the actual. I don't know if this case is stopping itself or that's actually all the way back, but you know, it goes back pretty far, and I never really have it that far, so it's good for me. And here's another angle of the Apple logo shining through and all that. It looks pretty nice. The reason why I chose the Frost White edition was because I like the look of the MacBook Pro, you know, the silver matte finish on, and the Frost White translucent design definitely keeps that appearance. And but you know, if you like the other colors, they look just as nice. Anyways. Moving on to the back side, like I said, I already talked about the not going up to the edge of the MacBook because the lid needs to have space to maneuver over it, and the entire back hinge is of course exposed. Moving on to the back of the case, just gently put it down. So on the back or bottom here, you have a large bunch of holes cut out, and the purpose of this is to help ventilate heat. Now the battery is located somewhere around this area, and although most of the heat is dispersed through the vents behind the hinge here, a lot of it does dissipate through the metal itself, and of course if you have another layer of plastic over that, that's not good. So INCASE did a good job by putting a bunch of vents here so the heat can dissipate through no problems. And the last thing I want to talk about is the rubber feet here. The INCASE one does have built-in rubber feet, and they are far superior than the ones built in on the MacBook. They have a ton of grip on it, and definitely keep your MacBook in a very solid spot. And I think it said right here, rubber feet integrated for increased stability, precision cutouts to access all controls, and durable construction for protection. The rest of that's just in different languages. So yeah, and that's pretty much it for the case, guys. I definitely recommend the INCASE one. INCASE makes great quality products. I have one of their nylon sleeves. I think I made a video on that earlier, but yeah, they make great products, and you definitely get what you pay for. And as you can see, guys, it doesn't really add too much bulk. Like honestly, in comparison with other laptops out there, well, mainly the Windows ones, this is actually still a pretty slim laptop for a for a fully featured laptop. And when I mean, like, the MacBook Air doesn't count. This is a fully featured laptop, has optical drive, you know, everything that a laptop should have. The MacBook Air, in my opinion, is just it's an overpriced version of the netbook from Apple. You could put it that way, but you know, that's just my opinion. But yeah, guys, it's I don't think it really adds much weight to it, really. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it does add a bit of weight, probably, I don't know, half a pound or a pound maybe. But you know, you definitely that is compromised by the extra grip that you get from the case and the protection that it offers, so it's well worth that little compromise there for that little extra weight. But yeah, guys, it's a nice looking case, guys. I definitely recommend the Frost White if you want to keep the look of your MacBook Pro. And yeah, you know, last thing I do want to talk about is if you're stuck between getting this or like a neoprene sleeve or like a skin like invisible shield or something, I recommend this over those two just because the neoprene sleeve, they're nice, you're nice and soft and everything, but the problem with that, you have to take it in and out of the sleeve, and just, you know, it's just a lot more cumbersome than having this. And having this, you get a case, you got like protection right on your MacBook, and it's already built in comparison with the invisible shield, you know, that kind of stuff. Personally, I just think, you know, the invisible shield, it gets stuck right on your MacBook, and once you take it off, it's done. So with this, you can take it off anytime. This also looks a lot more stylish in my opinion, and offers greater protection than invisible shield because you got the extra layer of hard plastic. So if you know, bump it into something or accidentally drop something on it, it won't damage your MacBook. Now the invisible shield will give you scratch protection, but it won't give you much dent protection, and MacBook Pros are notorious for that because of their metal design. Anyways, almost 10 minutes here. That is pretty much it for this video, guys, and that's my hands-on review of the INCASE Hard